You have an avalanche of PDFs, meeting transcripts, and research reports on your desk, and you have exactly 1 hour to turn that chaos into a clear, persuasive executive summary. Most people assume they have to pick a side. We tend to view NotebookLM and Claude as direct rivals, competing for a single $20 a month subscription, but they are built for different stages of the work process. They are not competing for the same task. They are solving different problems. Framing this as a choice of the better AI leads to specific risks. If you use the wrong one for the wrong task, you either end up with polished-looking hallucinations or accurate but robotic, unusable writing. Think of your work in 2 phases: the intake phase, where you are trying to understand information, and the output phase, where you are trying to create it. NotebookLM is designed for the intake phase. It acts like a research librarian that is strictly confined to parsing and citing the specific documents you provide. Claude is built for the output phase. It is a generalist designed for drafting, reasoning, and coding, drawing from its vast training to help you shape new ideas. Friction happens when you force one tool into the other's territory. You're asking the librarian to be a creative copywriter, or the copywriter to remember 50 pages of technical data without a mistake. NotebookLM works by creating a closed loop. You upload a defined corpus of up to 50 specific documents, anything from research papers to product manuals. The result is auditable. Every answer comes with a citation. You can click a link and see the exact paragraph in your original document that supports the claim. The trade-off is in the style. Because it is rigidly tied to the source text, the writing it produces is functional but often feels dry and repetitive. To make that information easier to absorb, the audio overview feature can turn those dense technical uploads into a conversational podcast-style discussion between 2 AI voices. This makes NotebookLM the choice for environments where you need to guarantee that every word is based on verified evidence, rather than creative inference. The Plus tier introduces Deep Research mode, which expands the scope without losing the focus on accuracy. Deep Research allows the tool to pull in current, structured web sources and add them directly into your notebook. Unlike a standard chatbot search that gives you a one-off answer, NotebookLM saves these web findings as permanent, cited references that you can revisit. This is a structured approach. It's designed for building a long-term knowledge base rather than a quick conversation. It's the right architecture if you are managing a research project that grows over several days or weeks. Claude is built for the moments when you are starting from scratch or need to solve a complex problem through reasoning. It uses a 200,000 token context window to handle multi-step logic and nuanced instructions. This is what you reach for to explore strategy, draft proposals, or write and debug code. The primary advantage here is the prose. Claude understands tone and persuasive structure, producing drafts that usually require only light editing before they are ready for a professional audience. However, since Claude draws on its general training, it can confidently state facts that aren't true. It doesn't have the same document-level confinement as NotebookLM. Claude is an engine for creativity and logic, but it requires you to be the final editor and fact-checker for every specific detail it generates. Comparing them side by side, the divergence is clear. For verifying facts through source grounding, NotebookLM is built for the job, while Claude presents hallucination risks. For writing quality and open-ended reasoning, the roles reverse. Claude produces natural language, while NotebookLM stays functional and stiff. Their specialized tools are also distinct. NotebookLM offers audio summaries, while Claude focuses on technical code generation. Both allow you to keep projects organized over time, whether through notebooks or Claude's projects feature. Their strengths don't overlap. They sit side by side. This proves they are complementary tools, not rivals. Choosing between them comes down to a single question. What is your immediate goal? To accurately synthesize existing reports or transcripts, route that task to NotebookLM. To draft a message, solve a logic puzzle, or create a proposal from scratch, use Claude. For example, use NotebookLM to find the specific contradictions in 5 different research papers, but use Claude to draft the email explaining those findings to your team. Dividing your work this way addresses the 2 biggest pitfalls of AI: the inaccuracies of general models and the robotic tone of specialized ones. To use these tools efficiently, chain them in sequence. Step 1. NotebookLM parses raw data, extracting notes that are accurate and cited. Step 2. Paste those verified notes into Claude as primary context. Finally, prompt Claude to turn those facts into a finished report. This pipeline gives you the best of both worlds. NotebookLM handles the research rigor, and Claude handles the narrative structure. If your budget is strictly limited to $20 a month, you must choose based on your daily bottleneck. If you spend your time reading and researching, go with NotebookLM. If you spend it writing and creating, go with Claude. However, for many professionals, the $40 cost of both is offset by the hours saved in verifying facts and polishing drafts. When you stop treating these tools as rivals and start matching them to your workflow, you stop fighting the AI and start producing better results.